Have you ever looked at your life and thought, wait, who even am I anymore? Like you're functioning, you're doing all the things, but inside something feels off. And you don't know how to explain it because technically nothing's wrong, but you don't feel like you. If that's you, stay with me because today I'm going to explain exactly what's happening and how to start getting yourself back. Hi, I'm Pamela Silsby. I'm a therapist trained coach for women in midlife, especially women going through perimenopause and menopause who feel like they've lost their identity. And if you're here, you're probably not having a midlife crisis. You're having a midlife awakening. This is an opportunity. It just doesn't feel like that yet. So let me describe something and see if it hits home. You wake up and you're tired. Not, I need coffee tired. I mean existential tired. You are literally exhausted. You're doing the normal routine, work, partner, laundry, groceries, kids if you have kids. But there's this quiet thought in the background, is this it? And it scares you because you feel ungrateful. But it's not that you hate your life, it's that you miss yourself. And you don't even know where she went. So let me tell you something that is going to bring you immediate relief. You didn't lose yourself. You were busy surviving. Most women in midlife have spent 20 plus years being the reliable one, the responsible one, the one who holds it all together, the emotional container for every single other person. And you were praised for it. But over time, you started living in a role instead of living as a person. And then perimenopause shows up and says, hi, we're going to remove your ability to tolerate nonsense because your hormones shift, your nervous system shifts, your brain chemistry shifts, and suddenly you don't have the same ability to override your needs. You can't just push through like you used to. So the old coping strategies stop working. And that's why you feel like you're falling apart. But you're not falling apart. You're waking up. Here's the number one reason women feel like they've lost their identity. They've been living for everyone else's needs for so long, they forgot what they want. And at midlife, the question becomes unavoidable. What do I want now? And that question is terrifying because most women were never taught to ask it. You were taught to ask, what is needed? What's practical? What will make everyone else happy? What should I do? But not, what do I want? And then you try to answer it and your brain goes blank because you're like, what do I want? I don't know, a nap? Some silence? Some alone time? To not hear chewing noises? To live alone in a hotel for 3 days with snacks and nobody touching me? That's what I want. And honestly, fair. But here's the deeper truth. When women say, I don't know who I am, what they really mean is I'm disconnected from myself. And you can't think your way back into yourself. You have to reconnect. You have to feel your way back. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. One of the most damaging things women do is minimize their own pain, their own experiences. You'll say things like, I shouldn't feel this way. Other people have it worse. Nothing bad happened to me. But listen, if you feel empty, numb, irritable, restless, sad, or lost, something is happening. Your inner self is trying to get your attention. That's not weakness. That is wisdom. So you want to ask this question. If you feel lost, ask this. What version of me have I outgrown? Because you're not broken. You're evolving. Maybe you've outgrown being the peacemaker, being the caretaker, being the one who never needs help, being the nice girl, the good girl, being the one who doesn't rock the boat. Midlife is often when women stop living as acceptable and start wanting to live as real. And yes, it disrupts everything, but it's also the beginning of freedom. So the third part is to stop waiting to feel confident first. This is huge. Most women say, I'll do that when I feel better. I'll start when I feel motivated. I'll change when I feel confident. But confidence doesn't come before action. Confidence comes because of action. So if you're waiting to feel like yourself again before making changes, you're going to be waiting forever. You have to start acting like the woman you're becoming, even if it feels awkward at first, even if your family doesn't like it, even if your brain screams, who do you think you are? Because that voice is old programming. So 4, you're going to start with micro reconnections. Let's make this super practical. If you don't feel like yourself, don't try and reinvent your whole life overnight. Start small. Every day ask, What would feel like self-respect today? Not what should I do? Not what would make everyone else happy, but what would feel like self-respect today? Maybe it's saying no, going for a walk alone, eating real food, making an appointment for yourself, journaling for 5 minutes, meditating for 2, sitting in your car in silence before you go inside. These are not small things. They are signals to your nervous system that you matter. Okay, so number 5, the truth about midlife rage. Let's talk about irritability. Because midlife women often say, I'm so angry and I don't know why. Yes, you do. You're angry because you've been accommodating for decades. You've been swallowing your truth, you've been putting yourself last, and now your body is all done. Your anger is not a problem, it's information. Anger often means a boundary is overdue. And midlife is the season where women finally stop negotiating their own worth. If you only remember one thing from this video, let it be this. You are not losing yourself, you are returning to yourself. You're not too old, you're not behind, you're not broken. You are in a powerful transition. And the woman you're becoming is going to require a different life than the one you've been tolerating. And she deserves it. So, simple 3-step action plan right now. Let's make this super clear. If you feel lost, do this. Step 1, name what you feel. Don't fix it, don't analyze it, just name it. I feel disconnected, resentful, exhausted, invisible. That alone is reconnecting. Just name your feelings. Step 2, choose one boundary, one tiny boundary. Like, I'm not answering that text right now. I'm not over-explaining. I'm taking Saturday morning for myself. Step 3, do one thing that makes you feel like you. Something you loved before you became everyone else's everything. It could be music, movement, writing, dancing, nature, art. Even if it's 10 minutes, you're rebuilding your identity bit by bit. And if this video hit you hard, you are not alone. This is one of the most common things women experience in perimenopause and midlife. That quiet grief of losing yourself, but it's not the end. It's the beginning of your next chapter. And it can be an incredible one. If you want help with this, I offer coaching for women exactly like you, women who are ready to stop surviving and start living again. You can book a call with me. I'll leave the link below. Or if you want, comment the word me, M-E, in the comments below, and I'll know this video resonated with you. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe, because this channel is going to be all about midlife identity, confidence, hormones, healing, and rebuilding a life that actually feels good. You deserve that. See you in the next video.